This right here. This is driving with Randy. I am driving right now. I'm in my car. I need to find my wallet with my license, so I can't go. So I currently have some blisters. My new skates gave me blisters. I don't know if it's new skate blisters or if it's something that will eventually, wear away with time, break in. It's a little break in. I can heat mold them, so it's like, I'll get them out eventually, but for right now, we just gotta deal with them. Found my wallet, let me put my watch on. What do we have to speak about today? I got my water. I just want to go for a drive, it's such a beautiful day out. I just have to be back. But I figured I'll do a little podcast here. It's a big week. My watch is still on the same, it's 100% charging. I might have to restart it. Well, as I was saying, this is Driving with Randy. I'm your host, Road Rage Randy. It is a podcast we do, mainly from my car, but lately we've been adventuring. And doing other things, hitting up. See, we've hit up gas stations, we've hit up... Am I recording? Oh, I am recording. Okay, good. We've hit up gas stations. We've hit up the grocery store a couple of times. I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going right now. It's like, I probably should go to the bank, but I didn't bring my check, so why would I go to the... It's like, I don't know. At this point, I'm just bored, okay? It's Monday. I'm a little bit tired. It's pretty big week though, and the reason it's a big week is the state fair starts this week. So we're gonna be. Oh my God! I'm about to sneeze. Oh, not while I'm driving. Holy crap. Yeah, the state fair's this week. My car's making a whole bunch of squeaky noises. So the state fair's this week. We start that Thursday. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a daily... I'm going to do like a daily voice recording. And then I'm going to put them all into one. So I'll try and get through stories quick. If some kind of a story is lengthy enough, maybe I'll have to do, maybe I can just put out like maybe we can do that. So maybe I'll stick with the once a week or twice a week kind of a thing like I've been doing. But then, see, we just got all these, we're just gonna have a bunch of ideas here. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I could either have a little 5-minute talk every single day, and then I compile it into one episode. Or what I could do is I could where is my mic? The mic is just, I feel like if I have it in the wrong direction, it's gonna pick up the sound poorly. I should probably pull over here and fix it. Pulling over with Randy. But yeah, I could either do like a 5-minute talk every day, compile it into 1 hour, about an hour-long episode. Or what I can do is I can keep releasing twice a week, but what we'll do is we'll have a special week, say like the last week of September, where maybe I'll release maybe September I'll release 12 10-minute episodes or something instead of having a lengthy episode. We'll see. I guess it all depends on what kind of... Man, imagine getting through this intersection without having any issues. That's that's something. Usually we just have a whole bunch of issues, but there was only 2 cars there, to be fair. So I kind of just, I got a lot to think about as far as how we're going to release the fair. I'm probably just going to jot down a bunch of notes, and, maybe I can, I'm going to take this road. I've roller skated this road, but I don't think I've ever driven it. So we're going to just do, and we're going to pull over so I can fix my mic and ensure it's recording properly. Here we are, right in front of this guy's house. He's on his front porch, too. It's a podcast, bro. I need to make sure the mic's recorded properly. Alright, now we know it's proper. Okay, so, as I was saying, we've got a lot to think about. I'm slowly working on new cover art that I'm going to be making. Actually, you know what? I'm going to have a live podcast from the fair. I'm going to record while I'm at the fair. I don't know how obnoxious it's going to be. I'm going to make sure I do it in the morning, because if I wait till the evening, I feel like there's just going to be too much commotion going on, peak hours of the day type of a deal. I'm going to need some content to talk about, because I'm sure at the fair it's going to be more of like a sightseeing. Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah. And then I'll describe it to you because you guys can't look at it. Whereas, right now, I don't have content. I'm just driving around and speaking. And that was the original goal of this podcast, just because I talk to myself and drive around. Actually, I know exactly where I am. Really? Oh. He's got a nice car. We were actually middle school, all right? That's where we are. We are, whatever you want to call it in middle school. Are they really a girlfriend in middle school? But yeah, we were by the middle school girl's house. I don't know, I wouldn't necessarily say we're on bad terms or good, but we won't. It's not like we speak. It's just like we're middle school. She lives in Arizona anyways. I'm just saying that was her house. But like I was saying, I don't have a whole lot of content, just kind of rambling on about. This is episode 41. Yeah, we're allowed to have a bad episode 41. There's this old cottage up here that is on a road. We're gonna make sure that we're just fucking rambling at this point. Okay, so what we're pretty much gonna do is we're just gonna hit up one of these old country roads right here and see where it takes us. Like I said, I'm kind of just working on stuff for the podcast as far as cover art. I want to do a new intro, but I'm struggling to find some kind of a music making application on my computer where I can make a sick beat and then I can have it be driving with Randy. So I'm some a little more sophisticated than driving with Randy. I made that, by the way. I made that all by myself. I didn't make the music. I've been using some. Oh, they're selling corn Friday, I think it said. See, we're in the country now. We got soybeans on one side, actually probably both sides. And now we're hitting the corn. It's gonna smell like manure coming up because there's a cow farm right over yonder. I skate on this road, and let me tell you, when you're skating, it's incredible when the cows run along next to you. You guys, you wouldn't think cows are capable of running, right? Let's see if they're in the runnable. They're not in the runnable area right now. So they're actually in the field. Sometimes he brings them into this little gated section. I don't know how he determines when they go in there, when they can be out in the field, but oh, there's a car behind me. And I'm not really paying attention to the speed limit. I think I'm going a little slow. I want to say it's like 50 miles an hour, but you know, you're going to do what you're going to do. I do need to go to the store and get stuff for the state fair. I don't really feel like doing that today. Maybe what I'll do is I'll have, the episodes are kind of getting away from the whole driving with Randy. I don't want to rebrand the whole thing because I have 50 episodes with driving with Randy, and I want to continue to be driving with Randy. But I don't know. I guess I'd like to know from you guys if you guys like so make sure you tweet me. If you know me personally, send me a message. I'd love to know if you guys think I should. I want to stick with the driving with Randy, but having special episodes where I'm out doing other things, I feel like is entertaining. You know, going to the grocery store. I feel like that's good content. And for them, I mean, I'm driving in it too. It's not like it's just going out walking with Randy and we're just going. I don't know what to do here. There's a dump truck. I don't know what to do. I think he's backing off. What do I do? Sir? Oh. Thank you. Alright, so there's like this it's a sewer service, but there's a guy standing in the road. He's trying to back up his giant dump truck, I think, but he waved me by, so what a great man. I skate on this road. It's pretty flat. So actually, I got my new skates. I don't remember if I said anything. I got them Oh, Jesus. Okay, you're gonna let me go? Alright, thanks, bud. Man, you just back up into the middle of the frickin'... Look a little bit, huh? And now you're not even coming onto this road. So he backs up into this road, and then I don't understand people sometimes. I got my new skates. They are amazing. I heat molded them yesterday. So the heat molding process, pretty much what I do is I stick them in the oven at 185. Put them in for about 15 minutes. It says 15 to 20, and I don't think I got them as soft as they're capable of being. But I wanted to take it easy because I spent $500 on skates, and the last thing I want to do is burn them in the oven. You know what I mean? So pretty much it heats up the carbon fiber. It makes it a little more moldable, like a little squishy. So then when you stick your foot in, it kind of molds to your foot. So there's still 2 spots. I'm just so tired. I might go take a nap. Napping with Randy. There's just 2 spots that are like, they got me blistering. But like I said, the blisters didn't happen until about mile 10. So the last 3 miles, I went 13 miles yesterday. The last 3 miles were a little rough, and that was that road that I was on. They're just, I don't know, they were painful. You know, it's not like my legs couldn't handle it. It was just like the blisters are now rubbing against my boot, and it was painful. So I'm kind of hoping it's just kind of like a new boot kind of a thing. Once they get worn in, I'm sure everything will be great. I'll probably have to heat mold them again. I'd love to know the story behind this trail. There's some tire marks there. Love to know the story behind it. Yeah, I mean, just little things like that. I don't know. We're gonna start talking about that. Just little things like that. You like to know the story behind things. You know, you see an old beat down car in the ditch or something. You need to know the story behind that. There's I'm not thinking today. This is a slow ass podcast. I might scrap it. You know, fun fact, yellow slug bug convertible. So fun fact, I have never not uploaded a podcast that I've recorded. Like, I've never scrapped one. Doesn't matter if it's how bad it is, I've always used it. So I'm probably not gonna scrap this. It just comes to my mind like we should scrap it because the content, I mean, I didn't have any stories to tell. It was just me driving along, rambling. I mean, like I said before, that's kind of the point of the podcast, though. You know, my whole thing about the podcast is it's my podcast. I talk to myself. I feel like other people can get some laughs. Like some of the podcasts, they're just hilarious. I want to do a compilation of like good moments, and then that'll be like the number one episode that everyone just absolutely loves because they're like, yes, there's no rambling. It's just straight hilarious content. Maybe have a road rage compilation. There's a lot I want to do with the podcast. It's just a matter of going out, looking through the 40 episodes now and getting it done. You know, I honestly, I have blisters right now. I feel tired. I'm actually on my road. We just did a little loop. I might go ahead, I'm going to go ahead and end the podcast. But what I might do is I might just go inside, sit down, and just work everything out that I need to get done for the podcast. And what I mean by that is, you know, maybe start the compilation, finish the cover work, because the cover work's not done. I've worked pretty hard on it. I definitely feel like we're not far from being done. All right, that was a whole trip right there. How long is it? 17 minutes. That's not bad. Maybe we'll continue it on the way to work, but for now, we'll go ahead and call this 41. I'm going to record on the way to work as well, so it's going to be a little lengthier of a podcast, I think. No, you know what? We're calling it. Thank you guys very much for tuning in to episode 41. I know it wasn't all that great of content, but it's something. Something to get you through this Friday, because I know this is going to be uploaded on Friday. So thank you guys very much for tuning in. Go ahead, follow me on Twitter at ThoughtsByRandy. Let me know your thoughts. I love hearing about them. No one tells me their thoughts about this podcast, but I love hearing about the thoughts. So make sure you let me know how you're enjoying it. You can go over to Reddit/r/drivingwithrandy and let me know. Go on iTunes, leave a review. I love reading reviews. I love looking at star reviews. So thank you guys very much for tuning in. Peace.